Welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, The Hope Project. My name is Joshebet Isaacs, and it's so nice to see you again. With a number of recent safety-related issues that have come up specifically with children with autism in Malaysia, we have decided to develop a series on safety. And I am excited to introduce to you one of our key pillars at EAP, Charmaine Quay, who is not only our head of clinical, but also a mother of 2 young children herself, and also extremely passionate about safeguarding. Welcome, Charmaine.
Thanks, Joe, and excited to be here at Autism at Home. Hello to everyone watching us from all over the world. Yes, safeguarding is so important as children are already vulnerable enough. What more children on the autism spectrum? In our years of experience here in Malaysia, we have actually heard a number of incidents of children getting injured and wandering away or passing away. A couple of incidents of children with autism falling off balconies, wandering off from their parents, and then very sadly later found drowned. Additionally, last year there was a big report on a teacher who was aggressive in her handling of a young student with autism, and therefore we as practitioners and part of the autism community really do need to take this seriously.
Totally agreed, Charmaine, and very, very sad. I remember when you first joined us 10 years ago, you just come back from the UK and you were very concerned about safeguarding in Malaysia. Have you seen any progress and change over the last years from your experience?
I think the fact that we are starting to talk about it is a step in the right direction. For us to build awareness of safeguarding, I think more conversations surrounding the topic needs to be had at all levels. We do have laws and policies in place, and I would love to see the enforcement and monitoring of these to be much more structured and comprehensive as we progress. It all sounds pretty heavy, but if each of us makes safeguarding our business, we build a community that protects our most vulnerable. Particularly with children on the autism spectrum, there are many various research articles that show, that they have a risk of dying by drowning, and drowning being the main cause of death for children on the autism spectrum aged 14 and below. 90% of the cases reported were associated with wandering, and then kids later found drowned. According to the National Autism Association, autism itself does not affect life expectancy, but the risk of early death in individuals with autism is double that of the general population. And this is a 2008 reference. Some of the key reasons for early death amongst the autism population is injury, drowning, as well as suicide.
I mean, these statistics are really so concerning. Could you explain a bit further on why this is so much higher with individuals with autism?
Well, firstly, children on the autism spectrum often have challenges in communication, so they may just climb to get what they want, or just walk away, walk out of the door, or leave their parents to go to McDonald's, for example, which all kids love McDonald's. So individuals with autism may also find it difficult to follow instructions and cooperate, for example, wait for their parents, or to understand the timing of when they get to do things and they get to go to places that they want. Additionally, individuals with autism can have very specific and fixated interests and may be completely focused on getting to that item that they want or getting to that place that they want to head to, and be completely unaware of the potential dangers. This can continue even as they get chronologically older, as they will still present some developmental delays and not have the maturity to understand danger and safety. A simple example of being what can be eaten and what cannot be eaten is a struggle and an understanding issue that a lot of kids on the autism spectrum do have.
And so in this series, we will be covering a broad range of safety topics, including safety at home, where we will be talking about ways to baby-proof, child-proof the house, and some ideas to prevent injuries at home, along with some household rules and systems that can be implemented. Wandering, we will be teaching skills that hopefully can prevent and protect our children with autism from leaving the house on their own and wandering. Then, safety in the car. While car rides are fun, it is so important that children are in their car seats, or when appropriate, wearing their seatbelts. Safety in the community, staying safe outside the homes, especially preventing children dashing off or getting lost. Safety around water. As mentioned, drowning is a big concern. And how can we keep our kids safe? Safety with others. Children with autism are very vulnerable, and we need to be aware of how to keep them safe from abuse, be it sexual, physical, or even mental or emotional abuse. In our final lesson, we will be talking about teaching basic safety instructions and the concept of safe and dangerous.
As usual, we will be using the 3 key strategies, which are to break skills down, pair with reinforcement, and provide sufficient practice. We will be highlighting preventative strategies. Remember, 90% of our energy is on preventing and only 10% on reacting, as well as key teaching strategies that children with autism need to learn. We will also be highlighting important prerequisite skills for children to learn before they can successfully learn any of these safety-related skills, which we will be referring to as the building blocks of learning.
While some of these strategies may be challenging to implement, we just need to remember that autism is a spectrum, and some children may take longer than others to learn or more individualized strategies. Therefore, it is critical to ensure that the ABA strategies are implemented well. Skills are broken down to small, achievable steps. Learning is always paired with reinforcements, and children are rewarded for every achievement, big or small. And finally, providing lots of practice to further increase children's success. As autism is a spectrum, some individuals may learn the skills much faster, while some may require more time. Now it's your turn. Go through the 7 areas of safety that we just mentioned. Safety at home, wandering, safety in the car, safety in the community, safety around water, safety with others, as well as the understanding of basic safety instructions. And discuss with your spouse which one is the biggest priority for your child or children to learn. Which area are you both most concerned about and want to work on immediately? Well, that's it for today. In the next lesson, we will be talking about safety at home. So stay tuned. Thanks heaps for joining us, Charmaine, and we look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. If you haven't already, do check out our free online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the corresponding articles and downloadables for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.